Hey everybody, welcome back to Jimmy's Promo, and today we will be talking about the Goldshell Mini Box miners, more specifically the CK box, the KD box, a little bit of the LB box, and more specifically the mini Dogecoin miner, because if you might have noticed in today's title, we are giving away 3 mini Dogecoin miners to 3 lucky winners. And I do want to give a big thank you to AsicMarketPlace for partnering up with me on this and giving away 3 mini Dogecoin miners, because if it wasn't for AsicMarketPlace.com, then we wouldn't be able to have this giveaway today. Now, we will be covering a lot of things in today's video, and I will have timestamps below the video here, so if you want to cut to each of the different miners, or if you just want to cut over into the giveaway, I'll be talking about the giveaway at the end of today's video, so this way you can learn and know everything about all of these box miners from Goldshell. So this way, if you win one, you know what to do, and if you don't win one, but you're looking to purchase some of these, then this way you can learn which one is good, which one is profitable, and maybe which one to stay away from. Now, some may be curious about my setup, so I do have the Bitmain APW7 as my power supply. It's 1800 watts, and that allows me to power these 6 mini box miners. I don't want to plug in more than that because you don't want to, go over 80% of your power supply that you're using. So if it's, 1800 watts, you don't want to use anything over 1600. And then I do actually have more outside just because I needed to, also power those too. So you can notice that with the APW7, there's multiple attachments. So again, you can go all the way up to maybe, I would say the max 6 per APW7. And then here is my D-Link switcher. It's the Ethernet switcher, so it's plugged into my main internet source. And so it has quite a few ports that I can power all of my miners and everything else. And so I use flat Ethernet cables, so this way the miners can sit on top of the cables and easily fit pretty much anywhere. In today's video, we'll go over a lot. So here's the ASIC Marketplace website that we'll take a look at. I also have a Google Docs document right here, just kind of outlining 3 of the main boxes that I love, which is the CK box, the mini Dogecoin miner, and the KD box. It's all in one screen to do a really fast comparison. We'll also take a look at AsicMinerValue today, so then this way you can take a look at, just how much each of these boxes are profitable, per each day, each month. We'll also take a really fast look at TradingView just to take a look at the price. Here is Kadena. You also have your Litecoin. Here's your Doge. Here's the CKB, just to kind of see where they are at, and where they could go in the future. And then I'm going to show really quick the 2 pools that I'm using. So F2 pool as well as Poolin. And then more specifically at the very end, the thing that you're probably here for the majority of the video is the giveaway. So it's the Jimmy's Promo ASIC Marketplace 3 mini Doge miner giveaway. This has all of the details in it, and it's a really short form. You just fill this form out, and then you're entered into winning one of those mini Dogecoin miners. Now, this Google document will be placed below the video inside the description. So you click on this link, and then this right here is how you enter into winning. And we will go over all of this, and I will read it for you, just so then you guys can see the official rules and what to do. So how about we head over into ASIC Marketplace, and really quick, I just want to show you the 3 boxes that we're talking about today. So it's the Goldshell CK box. You can see that sitting right here, the price is $13.28. Here's the mini Dogecoin miner. We're giving away 3 of these, from today's video. The contest or the giveaway starts today, October 28th, and it ends on November 4th. So it gives a full entire week of anybody to enter. The price of the mini Dogecoin miner, which mines Dogecoin as well as Litecoin, is going to be $11.80. And then the KD box, which is for Kadena. And if you know anything about Kadena, it has skyrocketed in the last week. So if you notice, the price has increased a little bit for the KD box as well as the KD5. Pretty much any miner for Kadena has gone up in price just because the value has gone up. And so a lot of the times, ASIC miners always will fluctuate with the market price. So if it went from 80 cents to $8, like it did, then obviously the miner itself is worth a little bit more. So here is the mini Doge miner right here, $11.80 for the price. And if you scroll down here, you can see it's using the script algorithm, which means it is a merged mining algorithm. So that means that you are mining Litecoin, but getting Doge as a reward based on how much power you put into your pool, or how much mega hash you're putting into the pool that you're a part of. and this one has 185 mega hash with the power consumption of 233 watts. Now, because it's a mini box, it's not going to take much to run it on a daily basis. It's usually right around 50 to 60 cents a day just to run it with a normal power outlet. So we took a look at these miners, and again, I will be placing AsicMarketPlace.com. This available miners link will be below the video if you want to take a look at everything that they have in stock at this current point in time and even the future current times, because it is the available miners link. And if any of those you would like to purchase, you'd be able to pick those ones up. Now here's the Google Doc document, because I put everything in one page really fast to see. A lot of people are curious, how much does it cost to run each day? How much profit each day? How much CKB or Cadena or Doge or Litecoin do you get every single day? And everything is right here, even the pools I'm a part of and where all of my mined coins go to. So for the CK box, this one has 1.05 terahash. Again, it costs $13.28. When you look at the mini Dogecoin miner, it has 185 mega hash. It costs $11.80. The KD box is 1.6 terahash. Again, $39.40 for the price. So the cost of running all of these is almost the same. They're very, very similar because they're very similar with the wattage or power consumption. So the CK box will cost around 62 cents to run a day. If you're basing it off of 13 or 14 cents per kilowatt hour, now you might be living somewhere that's like 9 cents per kilowatt hour. And so it will be a little bit cheaper for you to run these. So the CK box is 62 cents. The mini Doge is 67 cents. The KD box is 59 cents to run every single day. Or I should say this is the daily cost to run each and every day for having it plugged in for 24 hours. Now the profit after the electricity cost for the CK box as of right now for the CK box is $3.60. The profit of the Doge miner is $2.53, and the KD box is pretty high up over at $12.80. 2 days ago, this one was sitting at $18 a day for profit after the electricity cost. Again, another reason why the price has gone up. Now, as for the pools that I have these ones in, the majority of all of them is always going to be Poolin or F2 Pool. So when it comes down to the CK box, I am using Poolin. And then I have my Nervos network, or the CKB, that is moved over into my Crypto.com account. And on a daily basis, the amount of CKB that you get a day with the CK box is anywhere between 170 and 180 CKB. Now for the mini Doge miner, it is running an F2 pool, and I have the Dogecoin is going into my Binance.us account. And then the Litecoin is going into BlockFi account because that is where I'm earning interest. So every single day that I'm mining, everything moves over into BlockFi for Litecoin, and then I just earn interest off of that. So I don't really do anything with it other than just accumulate, hold, and earn interest through BlockFi. And then for the amount of Doge you get in a day, it's right around 7.5 Doge and 0.004 Litecoin. Now Litecoin, I believe, is somewhere around $190 at the moment. And at one point they were trading at 400. So this was a pretty big deal back when Litecoin was trading at $400, which obviously will always come back up again, probably here in the future. Now for the KD box, I am using F2 Pool. Now I do have to give a quick heads up. The KD box, the KD5 is a little bit more confusing, or a little bit more steps that you would have to do when you are mining. So especially if you're in the United States, it would probably mention for you to put it in like Pool Flare or putting it into DX Pool. Originally, I had it a part of DX Pool, and I moved it over into F2 Pool. And if you want to learn how to do that, I can teach that in a future video. So I put it inside of F2 Pool. All of the Cadena is moving into Zelcore. And then after it mines into Zelcore, then I move it into Hotbit. And I do that usually manually. I just transfer over whatever I want to transfer. And then once it's in Hotbit, then I move it with the pairing of Bitcoin. And then once I convert it to Bitcoin, I move it over into my bigger accounts, such as, Crypto.com, Binance.us, or Coinbase Pro. And each KD box as of now is getting about 2 Cadenas a day, even though it is slowly diminishing just because the popularity has boomed and skyrocketed, as well as just basically bringing up the difficulty of it. So this used to earn a little bit more, like 4 or 5 Cadenas a day. Now it's down to 2 just because of, again, the price is so high, the popularity is so high, and so then is the difficulty. So this was everything broken down into one screen. Again, what we're talking about today with those three that we're giving away is the mini Dogecoin miner, 1180. It's going to cost you 67 cents to run a day. Your profit is $2.53 a day as of today's price point for Doge and Litecoin. And here's the breakdown: 7.5 Doge and 0.004 Litecoin. So here is a really good website to also take a look at, AsicMinerValue. Sometimes they could be wrong if the market is fluctuating so much. You might see some numbers that are just not really lining up. But for the majority of about 90 to 95% of the time, they are very accurate. All you have to do is go inside a search, and if you type in the word box, it'll show you the KD box, the ST box, the CK box, HS box, and the LB box. And here's why you can see I didn't really write a bunch of stuff down for the library token or library coin. LB box is one of those that it's not really very profitable. In some days the coin goes down, and so it really doesn't make it worth it. And so that's just my personal opinion. So I wouldn't really push this one, but my favorite ones is the CK box as well as the KD box. And when you tap on any of these sitting here, it's going to show you the profitability. It's going to show you the electricity cost, how much you pay for the month for electricity cost for the whole year. And here's your profit after your electricity is put into it. So again, this box here makes $11.38. And then you can take a look at some of the price points down here for the trusted vendors. It's going to show you all of the details for the CK box, the Eagle Song algorithm, 1.05 terahash, consumption of 215 watts. But the biggest thing that you guys probably want to take a look at will be the mini Dogecoin miner. So here's the mini Dogecoin miner. These numbers sometimes are accurate and sometimes not. And I'd have to say that this one is just on the low end based on what I have just got done doing. So for the mini Doge, it's more like $2.53. But the other day it was actually a little bit higher. So here down over here, you can see some of the mineable coins, some of the mining pools to get into, where you can purchase. And then again, here's your electricity costs. So it's always good for me to show AsicMinerValue.com for anybody who is brand new. So this way you can do a little bit more research on the boxes themselves. So real quick over inside of the prices. So here's CKB. So for the Nervos network, you can see that we're not anywhere near our all-time highs. It's kind of right here in the middle. It is inside of this channel that I do plan to see it keep going up. So we'll be over 3 cents. So the CK box will be pretty profitable in the future. So here is Dogecoin. You can see again, we're not anywhere near the all-time high. I do hope in the future we'll actually see it again. So maybe sometime early next year, maybe we can try and test maybe 75 cents, 80 cents again. And hopefully we can get up there. That'd be pretty nice, but I don't really see it coming all the way back down here. So this one's trading at 23 cents. A little bit earlier on it was 24 cents. The other day it was 28 cents. Even before that was 34 cents. So Dogecoin is doing pretty good at this moment. And then taking a look over at Litecoin, so you can see that we're not even where we were at this point here back in September, which is around $230. The all-time high was right up over here at right around $413. So right now we're trading at 181. Just the other day we were sitting at 216, which is where it was earning a little bit more on that day than it is today. So for anybody who is looking into the mini Dogecoin miner, the Litecoin miner, we're nowhere near the top. I mean, we're basically 50% of the way there. And so the numbers you see for what it's able to earn would be able to be easily doubled. So I see us not only just being at $5, but more like $6 or $7 per day when it actually comes down into both of the coins going up to where they should, Litecoin and Doge. So this is the TradingView application. So I'd always have to state too, this is all for entertainment purposes. Some of these numbers I state, I'm not a financial advisor. It's more for entertainment purposes, but I always push TradingView because if you're not charting your coins or your stock market or anything like that, and you are not charting, you don't know where they've been, you don't know where they could go, and you're buying just off of a whim, or you're stating, hey, it's at $4, I guess that's pretty good, then you're basically just buying everything in the dark, and it's not smart. So now heading over into the pool. So here is F2 pool. You can see that this one is for Litecoin. I do have 4 workers, which means I have 4 mini Dogecoin miners. They're all running, they're doing their thing. If I head inside of revenue, then you can see that for, let's see here, scrolling on down, here's the amount of Litecoin that I get each day. So 0.0165, 0.0164, 0.0164. You can see it's very accurate, very consistent when it comes down over into Litecoins. And then here's your Doge. So it's 28, 30, 31, 28, 30. So if you were to take all of these numbers divided by 4, that is the numbers you get here. You get 7.5 Doge and then 0.004 Litecoin each and every day per each mini Doge that you own. And all of these here is being moved over into, at least for my Litecoin, these are all moving over into BlockFi every single day or every few days. And then you also have your Doge, and my Doge is going into Binance.us. Now, the other thing that I have here is going to be Kadena, and that's inside of this login free account, and I can teach you how to do that in the future. Now, if we go inside of Poolin, Poolin is where I have my CKB. So for the Nervos network, I do have 2 active workers. I do have the CK5. And then I also have the CK box, and you can see the CK box is right here, 1.16 terahash. And again, this one pulls in about 170 to 180 CKBs each day. And so for the CKB, that profit is $3.60 each day. So here are the 2 pools I use, F2 Pool and Poolin. And then now over into the Google Doc for the entries into the giveaway of the 3 mini Dogecoin miners. So if you skip through the whole video, here's the details. This link right here will be below the video inside the description. This is the Jimmy is Promo plus ASIC Marketplace 3 mini Doge miner giveaway. For your chance of winning one of 3 mini Doge miners, please complete the following steps. You do have to subscribe to me here on YouTube. I also want you to follow me on Twitter, and that is because I'm going to be placing the first name, last initial of each winner on Twitter. So those people will not only get an email from the email provided in this form, but I'm also going to share it on Twitter for transparency so everybody knows who won. And how I will be choosing the winner is through this document. Everything will be listed, in all of the rows and the columns, and basically I'll have a randomizer app giving me 3 random numbers, and that is how I'll choose the 3 winners. And we also want you to follow AsicMarketPlace.com, because Asic Marketplace on Twitter is the partnered up with me here. It is because of them that we're giving away 3 miners. So if you appreciate this video, you appreciate the chance of winning, head over to Asic Marketplace on Twitter and follow them. And then basically you have to fill out this form, which is the first name, last name, email address so we know who won, and then the email address so we can email the winners. And then the rest is very simple and easy. Did you subscribe to Jimmy is Promo? Are you following Asic Marketplace on Twitter? Are you also following Jimmy is Promo? Are you at least 18 years of age? In which country do you live in? This is a pretty big portion of it because Asic Marketplace, there is a few countries that they don't have sales tax in or their sales license in. So if they can't sell to the country, they also can't give away a product. This one is depending on a few countries that they're not able to send it to, but for the majority of everybody watching, you should be able to be entered all equally for this one here. So just fill out these details, very simple, very easy. And so here is the official rules. So for the official rules, 3 separate winners will be selected to receive 1 mini Dogecoin miner from Asic Marketplace. The giveaway will start on October 28th, which is today, and will end on November 4th. So it's 1 full week, and then contacted through the email provided on this form, which is right over here. Winners' names, which will be the first name, last initial, will be shared on Twitter for the winners to notice, as well as for transparency. You must reside in a country Asic Marketplace has a sales license for. You also must be the age of 18 or older. The 3 winners will receive an email letting them know that they won. Winners, please respond within 48 hours. And after 48 hours, if I don't hear of anything, everybody should know it's ending on November 4th. So if you don't get anything, you didn't win. If you do get something, please email right away. If not, I'll move it over to the next winner. Then Jimmy will forward the winners' names and emails to Asic Marketplace for them to confirm the winner's shipping addresses and to send it out. So I'm not here to get anybody's addresses. I don't need it. I just need to send over the emails and the names of the winners so then Asic Marketplace can contact the winners on the correct shipping address for it. And then YouTube is not a sponsor of this contest and requires viewers to release YouTube from any liability related to the giveaway, and data collected will be used for the giveaway purposes only unless otherwise specified. So for this one, it's that's it. It's only for the giveaway. None of these emails are going to be stored. It's really just a way for me to have one document to find 3 winners and then email them that they have won. And that is all it is used for. So I am here in charge of the Google Doc. This Google Doc will not be sent over to Asic Marketplace to take a look at all this. It's only for the specific reason for the giveaway of 3 people. So that is it for today's video. We went over every single thing. We took a look at AsicMarketPlace.com. We took a look at a Google Doc of comparing these three miners. We took a look at AsicMinerValue to take a look at what their profitability is, how much it is to run them. We took a look at the market to see where everything is at, and honestly, everything is pretty low. Everything has its time to rise from here on out. We talked about F2 pool-in, and then the giveaway. So I do want to end on this note because some people just think that because it's making $2.50 a day, that's all it's doing. So if you look at 2 months from now and you do the math, that's the number you're at. That's really not the case. As long as you're holding everything that you are accumulating, you're holding everything that you have mined, and in the future, when Litecoin and Dogecoin is going back up into its all-time highs, then you're going to be taking a look at that number for that day. So at that point, you're not earning $2.50 for this whole time. You're actually earning whatever it is for that day, which is maybe hopefully $5 or $7 every single day that you are mining. So for me, when I'm mining, I am not doing anything with it. I'm not selling it at that moment in time. I'm waiting for it to go up. And as you can tell, the price, or I should say, when you take a look over at Kadena, this is what I'm waiting for. This is where I've been mining. This is where I'm getting all my Kadenas. But then this is where you can sell. This is what you're waiting for. This is where you can make a bunch of money. And back then it was earning about $2 or $3 a day. Now it's earning $18 for every day that you have mined all the way up until then. So that's one thing to keep in mind, that it's not on this price right now. It's whatever it is in the future and when you choose to sell it. But that's it for today's video. Again, a big thank you to Asic Marketplace for doing this giveaway of 3 mini Dogecoin miners for 3 lucky winners. And I hope you guys appreciated this video. If you guys did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Subscribe in the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.